All right, here I am installing my XS Tridium Standard dot night sight on my SP101 357 engraved. Would need a few items: a 1/16 inch punch, 3D, and a 1/16 drill bit. Alright. Make sure the gun is unloaded. Gun is clear. And just for safety purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and move these loose rounds before I accidentally blow out my television. So I bought this on eBay. I'm sorry, on Amazon.com. They were like $50 a piece. I bought one for my Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 38 Special. I also just put these whole grips on there. They were like $21. It's pretty cool. I like the upgrade. It's nice. No, it is not clear. It is loaded. This is my home defense. They can stay loaded. I got plus P's loaded in it. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and get to work because I don't have a stand. Kind of ghetto fabulous right now. Just trying to show you folks some new things. Ghetto fabulous. Okay, so first thing is we want to get our 1/16 inch punch and knock out this little pin right here. Oh, my camera is horrible. Knock out this little pin. All right. It really doesn't matter. At least on this gun, it doesn't matter on the outside for pins. I noticed only on the internal pieces that some of them might be stamped, which means instead of them being able to push out from either side, they only push out from one side. You can only put them back in on one side. So we got that out. Now we take off the sight, fit the new sight, drill a hole into it, half on one side, half on the other side, so that way we make sure we get an even hole punch through it one time, clean. And you can put some Loctite in there. It comes with this Loctite type stuff. I tried to do it for my Smith & Wesson, it wouldn't come out without me scratching it up with the pliers. So I just kind of left it in there, and the fit was so tight I had to press it into the gun anyway. Maybe it'll be the same on this one. Okay, so the pin is out. I took out the front post sight. As you can see, there's our gap. And this thing really is a one-piece tank. All right, and this is our front sight. If you can make out the ridges on it, but there it is. So I'm keeping it on the coaster so that way we don't lose our push pin piece right there, because we're gonna use that again. It's going right back in the gun. So the next step is to put in our new sight. Drill our holes into it because it doesn't come pre-drilled. And then if we can get the Loctite on after we drill the holes, sweet. If not, I'm pretty sure that the pin is going to keep it in place like it is on the Smith & Wesson. It's not moving at all. It's not shifting. It's not shaking. Just make sure you press it in there all the way is the key, because if you don't, it's not a whole lot of room for error in the first place. If you don't get it in there the first time, you're probably going to mess it up, and you're probably going to need some heavy Loctite on this thing just to keep it from going to waste, because I'm not sure if they do returns after you jack something up. So okay, and it is done. So Ruger SP101 357 2.25 inch barrel engraved. Now it has some Tridium night sights, and I'm loving it. These are the standard night sights. These are not big dots. So I'm guessing that these are like the new sights that just recently came out, because for the longest, the only thing I could find on my J-frame size revolvers was the big dots, and I just thought they looked ridiculous. They look like I don't know, they just look like clown shoes. I'm sure they pick up easy, but to me this one looks cleaner. It's a lot better. Still pick up easily. You can still see it just as clear. It's not a big wart hanging off of the tip of the gun. And I'm sure there's gonna be some people that's gonna get on this thing and complain. Oh, he called my gun an ugly wart. All right, so if you notice where the dot is, you're not seeing the white of the dot. That is the actual green glowing dot right there. So it does work at night, and we all know that Tridium, I have Tridium night sights on a number of my guns already, and they are amazingly wonderful. I love the way they work. They glow, you don't have to recharge them. Perfect addition. A great upgrade. So that's done. I also have a trigger job that I just recently did on this gun. So it has from a 14 pound, I think it comes with a 14 pound hammer spring. So now I have a 10 pound hammer spring in there and an 8 pound return spring. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna get another one of these things. I'm just trying to hold off so that way I can get that new Kimber. I want that Kimber. So again, I have a 8 pound return spring that I just did for the trigger job, and a 10 pound hammer spring. So it's getting there, and eventually I'm gonna put some grips on it. I'm also gonna do a moon clip recession job on it. I keep the gun clean. It's a great gun. It shoots amazingly well. And now it's gonna look even better with this new addition. I like it. I love it. Yep, that's all I got.